It's your boy, Ed the Dread, aka Eddie Money Mouth, and you are tuned into the Money Mouth Podcast. Yes, sir. Bah, 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 bah. Happy Money Mouth Monday. Woo! We've had a lot of crazy stuff going on out in the world in this past week. And what we're going to talk about today is what it looks like when someone gets their way for almost their whole life. It's almost just what we have going on in society right now. I've been a teacher. I've been a coach. I've interacted with youth. I've owned businesses. I work for other humans. I've been in corporate scenarios. I've been in privately owned business scenarios. I've worked with a lot of people and saw a broad scope of humanity in the last 20 years of my life. And one thing that I can tell you right now is we live in a time nowadays where most motherfuckers have just been given what they want their whole existence. And they end up fucking spoiled and acting like little bitches. So we're going to look at 3 instances recently. Okay, first and foremost, our first case comes from Detroit. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the Detroit rapper who is suing Lyft. Right now, you might think to yourself, what does a big chick suing Lyft have to do with getting her way all the time? Well, when you end up 500 pounds, I hate to break it to you, you've been eating. Okay, and if you from Detroit and you black and you impoverished and you end up 500 pounds, someone's been fucking feeding you. Right? Like, it's not been like, oh, she has a thyroid problem and she's got fucking health problems and this and that. It's just that there's this 500-pound chick who was denied access to a very small sedan car, and now she's like, fuck it, I'm suing all the Lyft. Right? So, homegirl, like I said, she's fucking big, dude. Like, too big for a little car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the reality of it is, this is how big Shorty is. I mean, my girl fucking fell on the ground just squatting down at her own fucking musical performance, right? Roll the next clip.
Like, my body right now is like my mind don't know that I'm this big. If I'm trying to do certain shit, I feel like I could do it. And then I'd be like, damn, I can't do this shit. But in my head, I'm like, damn, I could do that.
Okay, now there is some bit of delusion there. My mind doesn't know that my body is this big. Well, fuck, you need to sort your mind out. Because, like, if you look in the mirror and then you perceive that that isn't big, and then, you know, your legs carrying that shit around don't perceive that that's big, that's an issue. And I believe that the issue is this chick just got her way forever. Right? She's been given food fucking since she was a baby. And now all her chicks are like, yeah, you go, girl. And fucking get in. You do it all. You do everything that we can do and fuck it. We love it. But no, you can't do everything that everyone can do because you're triple the size of a person. And that's just the reality. So when it comes to getting in a sedan, don't be mad. Just get a fucking Escalade or a fucking get a Tahoe. Get something big that you can get into that's got the door size and the fucking shocks and shit that can handle your weight, and don't be mad about it if someone says, yo, bro, this shit ain't right. You ain't gonna fit in my vehicle and you might fucking break it. Because the reality is you might fucking break it. Do you own a car? If you owned a car, you wouldn't own a fucking Honda Fit. Because you wouldn't fit. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay, next example of someone who's gotten their way forever. This one pained me a lot. I wanted to slap this chick as soon as I saw her. And then when I heard whose ex-wife it is, it all makes sense to me, right? So we have this bimbo, blonde-haired freaking dumbass out in California, Flojo, a horrible ride off of Florence Johnson's name, who was an American athlete, amazing African-American woman athlete. This fucking chick is dumb as fuck, done too much drugs. She used to be married to Scott Storch. Now, if you know anything about Scott Storch from recent podcasts, He was on drugs. He wasted his whole fortune after producing hits for 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, fucking Eminem, making hits for everybody. Now, he was married to this bitch, so that's what that means. What that means is that he probably paid for them fake titties she got. He probably paid for them fake lips she got. He probably paid for all the fucking Botox in her fucking face and shit. And now she's upset that she has to pay a $50 ticket validation at some parking thing. And there's Hispanic dudes working there, and this bitch goes off on him.
You're a wetback.
What else?
Got it? Wetback.
What else?
Trump is doing good things. You guys rape people.
Yeah.
You guys rape and kill people.
Right?
Take your $50 and suck it. Give me my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
You're poor of soul.
Yep, I'm poor.
You're poor of soul.
Literally, you're rich as fuck and you're pissed about paying $50. Here's your fucking 50. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm filming you. Get the fuck out of my face. This bitch is dropping all sorts of derogatory slurs. And I'm telling you, all they said, they probably just said, yo, shorty, you need to pay this $50. And then she just blew up because this bitch has probably never had to pay nothing. Everyone's always paid shit for her. Oh, she walks around looking like this, and then all of a sudden, all of her shit comes free, and da-da-da-da-da-da. This is what happens when someone gets their way their whole life. Fucking horrible, bro. Last example. Now, this one is probably the most ridiculous I've ever seen in my life. I cannot believe that a country is giving someone so much airtime, but more power to her, because you could tell this chick is from New York. She all up in here trying to Muslim, assalamu alaikum, fucking, no, not to you, to them, and fucking, like, if you watch videos of this chick, it's crazy. But when you hear her speak, oh gosh, she for sure from New York, dog. If you grew up on the East Coast, you know that chick from New York. I don't know. I'm going to just take a shot at Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But that chick is up in there talking about she catfished a 19-year-old dude. She's in her mid-30s. She's supposed to marry him in Pakistan. She went over to Pakistan, and homeboy's family is like, yeah, nah, this old-ass bitch from America ain't about to be marrying our son, and he's hiding out. So now she just fucking bunkered down in, I don't know, his apartment complex, the airport, fucking everywhere. And she literally is just demanding shit. I mean, some of the stuff she said is just completely ridiculous. I'm going to fix the country. I'm going to get you more roads. I'm not talking unless you give me $2,000 a week. It's like, I believe the last thing they did was commit her to a fucking mental hospital for assessment recently. But like, bro, what is this? One of the politicians gave her airtime, bro, and this is what happened.
Saying he talked too much. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I'm saying. ये भी देखें यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है.
Listen, you talk too much. Thank you. Have a good day.
Just have a seat, sister. Have a seat. Please, sit, please, sister. Please. 5 minutes, please. Sister, please.
And what's your plan now?
It's not.
Come here, please come here. Come.
Please sit down.
Be quiet. I'm not sitting down.
You please have a seat.
My plan is to reconstruct this whole country, okay? I'm asking for 100K or more.
She's making demand. She's telling him he's talking too much when he's just trying to get her, a voice, trying to get her help, trying to get her back to America or find this dude or whatever. And she's like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers gonna give me my shit. Now, again, I'm just gonna put this as, it doesn't seem like no one's told this chick no. She had a husband and she just left him. I think she even got kids. So, bro, there's some sort of crazy delusion going on in the mind of people who, just get their way, right? Now it's their way or the highway. Now they got no clue what actual lines are drawn in society and which one's not the cross. As Chappelle would say, these chicks are habitual line steppers, I'm sure, for their whole existence. Oh my gosh. I will leave you with this. When I was a kid, there were times where I would just go for a long run. I was like 16 and hey, what you doing? Schuster, coming to your crib. Let's play pool. And I would just run for fucking 30 minutes to my friend's house just to blow off steam because I'd be like, I fucking can't stand my parents. You know why I couldn't stand my parents? Because they fucking had rules that I had to abide by. They set me up to be a good fucking human, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off as a kid. You know, I wanted to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I wanted to eat candy all day. I wanted to go to the skate park. I wanted to go to the soccer game. I wanted to play video games. I wanted to go hang out at the dance. I wanted to go to the swimming pool. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to do fucking everything. Right? But you can't. You can't. And even if you have the money and the time to do it, you shouldn't get to do everything. There should be some sort of restrictions placed on life. Right? It's not a limitless, boundless thing. I mean, it is. In reality, like, you can imagine anything, become anything, do anything you want. So, you know, don't let not having money and everything hold you back. But at the same time, dog, you shouldn't just be left to your own accord as a human growing up, learning the world, because you end up like these motherfucking tyrants we got in office and all these crazy people that are walking around. So again, parents, if you're listening, don't be your kid's friend. Let the uncle be your kid's friend. You be the motherfucking parent, right? Lay down the law. Let these little fuckers know what's up. Show them respect. Show them hard work. And then they'll thrive, right? Give them everything they want and fucking buy them everything in the world and fucking never give them any consequences. And I'm going to go hide in a cave somewhere later in 2 generations. So please, y'all, make a difference by upholding rules and setting a good example for the people who you're around. All right, that was your Money Mouth podcast. Click like, click subscribe, share if you care, because we going up there, baby. It's your boy Ed the Dread, a.k.a. Money Mouth, with the Eddie in front. Ow!